Hello and welcome to my channel. If you would like to see how I did this look, you're gonna have to stay tuned until the end. Otherwise, we are going to review the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. I have not used it yet. Okay, that's a lie. I mean, I used it to make this look, but before today, I hadn't used it. So this is my honest opinion about this palette. Has nothing to do with Jeffree Star himself. That is irrelevant. I am reviewing the makeup as it is, not the person. So stay tuned if you'd like to see how to get this look yourself. Alright, now to get up close and personal. So the first shade that we're going to start with is Last Respects. Alright, the next shadow we're going to dip into is Gravedigger. The next color that we're going to dip into is Afterlife. Alright, so for this one we're going to go a bit dark. So we're going to dip into Angel of Death. Alright, now I personally like my glitters to be bright. But now I'm actually going to dip in with my finger and go at it. Alright, so to connect this a little bit more, I'm going to go into Hearst. A lot of people don't like dipping into the black, but I'm daring. Let's go for it. Alright, so as you can see, I have hooded eyes, so when I do this, you actually can't tell as much, so that's why I have to bring it up just a little bit higher. So just make sure to go back and check both sides, especially if you have hooded eyes as I do. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with Afterlife. Okay, and to finish this look, I'm going to go into Diamond's Ashes. There is a little bit of glitter fallout, as you can see, so it's not as clean. So I don't know if I'd do that again as an inner eye. Alright, and the final step, we're going to take Gravedigger again And this time we're gonna buff it underneath. Okay, so this is the full face of the first look. I really liked it. I have to say I like the way that all the eyeshadows went on. I liked the way that they blended out. The only thing I didn't like was using Diamond's Ashes in the inner corner. I found that the chunkiness of the glitter didn't really work in the inner corner. It more so kind of spread more than I wanted it to, so I will just know that in the future I will use that more on the lid and not necessarily on the inner corner. We'll try a different one on our next look. So now we're gonna move on to look number 2. Okay, for this one we're gonna go for a lighter look. So the first color that we're going to dip into is Life Insurance. The next color we're going to dip into is Eulogy. Okay, so the next color we're going to dip into is Deathblow. So now we're going to dip into Goodbye. We're going to use this as a transition. Alright, and for the main color, we're going to use Embalmed. Okay, and to top that off, we're going to use Pallbearer. Okay, and for the under eye, we're going to go into Goodbye. Okay, and for the inner corner, we're going to use Deathblow. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to put mascara on and then I'll show you the whole look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I have added mascara. I also added a little bit of white in the waterline. So this is the final look. Alright, so here's the complete look. This is definitely something that I would do on a regular basis, more of a day-to-day look. The first look was more like a nighttime look, or I just want to be bold kind of a thing, which can be fun. Okay, so now we're going to do one final look for today, and as you can see, I have a little co-host. He's a little lazy though, but he's adorable. Okay, so the first color we're going to dip into is Burial Ground. The next color we're going to dip into is Inheritance. next we're going to go in for Afterlife. Next we're going to go with Embalmed. Next we're going to go with Last Look in the outer side of the eyes. Now for the inner corner, we're going to go with Mausoleum. Okay, on the lower lash line, we're going to go back in with Mausoleum. Alright, and finally we're going to do Last Look a little bit. Alright, we're going to put mascara on and be done with this one. Okay, so this is the final look with mascara on. So overall, my thoughts on the Cremated palette is that I love it. It's very versatile. There are a lot of different looks that you can do. If you want to do a dark dramatic look, you have that. If you want to do a light everyday look, there's that. There's also some light toned browns, which is what I have on right now. A little bit of gold in there. I really do enjoy it, and I would highly recommend this if somebody is looking for a great smoky eye palette. Unless you're doing really a smoky eye palette or look, I don't know if you'd really want to grab for this each time. This may be more so like specialty or event, or if you do wear a smoky eye on a daily basis, this is the perfect palette. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification so that way you know when I post a video. Otherwise, I will be posting a video every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Bye!